Key concepts for choosing Web 2.0 tools. The first useful concept is to know that teachers come from an historically print-dominated culture where print has deeply shaped the way we think and learn. For example, print is something that can be held in our hands. It's mobile, and the ink that we use makes it permanent. And we print things on rectangular surfaces called pages that require a very linear way of recording and thinking. In organizing these pages, print is stored in books and libraries, and all of these features together are at the center of how we teach. Online content is digital and is relatively new for print-based thinkers like us. At first glance, digital resembles print, but on closer inspection, digital is much different. Digital comes through a screen of emitted light, and digital is less permanent. It's changeable, temporary. Online digital forms scroll sideways and vertically beyond the edges of the screen in expandable windows. And we link the content together with hyperlinks, and we collect personal bookmarks to compose our own digital libraries. So digital is different than print. Print-based teaching is influenced by the concrete page and the words of experts in books, while digital teaching confronts the sprawling and constantly changing array of voices and media that reside on the web. These differences are nothing new. Renowned media and learning theorists have noted the differences hot versus cold, static versus kinetic, and as being organizationally different. So with these differences in mind, how do teachers adapt to digital content and choose and use digital web tools effectively? Well, one simple concept is useful. Use Web 2.0 tools that use activity proximity. Activity proximity is simply keeping your digital learning activities in close proximity to one another on the screen. In other words, try to keep your teaching guidance, student activities, and online content as close together on the screen as possible. Avoid using paper handouts, that's print thinking, and avoid excessive screen swapping, that's book thinking. By keeping activities in close proximity on the screen, you'll create a single digital learning modality. You'll keep minds more directly focused on the screen, and it'll improve on-task productivity and create a much better classroom lab atmosphere. So migrating from print to digital involves avoiding mixing print modes into digital spaces. Avoid handouts as they invite off-task distractions and create serious cognitive breakage while impeding web exploration. And reduce screen swapping, for this also creates cognitive breakage and navigation confusion. Let's briefly look at three popular web tools that use activity proximity. Prezi is a very popular presentation tool that allows for the innovative sequencing and navigation of ideas and information. When creating these Prezi presentations, the media objects are movable objects that can be sequenced and adjusted, and this sequencing and adjusting is an example of controlling activity proximity between digital content items on the screen. And it works. VoiceThreads is basically a slideshow presentation and conversation tool that is a very popular teaching tool as well. One of the most popular features is the ability for users to post comments in direct proximity to the slideshow content. Again, this is activity proximity in action and is a primary reason for the success of this tool. Finally, here's SideVibe, a tool that lets teachers turn any web content into a student activity. By using a floating companion window, the teacher's instructions and the student activity stay in direct proximity to the web content below. As well, built-in navigation links keep the students in direct contact with the teacher's chosen web resources. SideVibe thus creates a complete digital learning modality for teachers and students and directly promotes better cognitive focus and on-task learning behaviors. Whatever Web 2.0 tool you choose, just remember to look for ways in which the tool fosters digital activity proximity in order to create the best opportunities for online learning.